What does true evil look like when it wears a crown? It's not a monster in the shadows. No.
It's in the palace, at the seat of power, with a smile that commands armies and a whisper that kills destinies.
The Bible gives us many villains, but only 2 women were so wicked, so strategically destructive, that they didn't just commit sin, they institutionalized it. They launched a systematic spiritual war against the very people and promises of God. They launched a systematic spiritual war against the very people and promises of God. Their names are Jezebel and Athaliah, mother and daughter, a dynasty of defiance.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more messages like this. Like, share, and comment. Let's spread the gospel together. Sharing the gospel is a responsibility we all carry. God bless you as you subscribe and share.
One was a foreign queen who tried to silence the voice of God in Israel. The other was a Hebrew princess who tried to murder the entire line of God's promise in Judah.
For the next hour, we are not just studying ancient history. We are decoding a demonic blueprint.
A strategy to seize thrones, control worship, and erase the future. But more importantly, we are witnessing God's unstoppable counter-strategy. Because in the throne room of terror, a remnant always survives, and a boy always escapes.
What does true evil look like when it wears a crown? We begin in the north, in Israel, with Jezebel, the Phoenician princess. Her wickedness wasn't mere cruelty. It was a calculated merger of state power and false religion.
She didn't just bring her idols. She imported an entire religious system. She funded 850 prophets of Baal and Asherah. This was a corporate takeover of Israel's spiritual economy. She made idolatry politically correct, financially lucrative, and socially acceptable.
Her next move? Eliminate the competition. She ordered the systematic execution of the prophets of the Lord. This was an attack on the voice of God, the conscience of the nation. When you can't kill the message, you kill the messengers. The story of Naboth's vineyard is a masterclass in evil governance. When her husband, King Ahab, covets a citizen's inheritance, Jezebel doesn't flinch. She weaponizes the legal system. She forges royal letters, commands false witnesses, and orchestrates a judicial murder. She turns the law, designed to protect the innocent, into a tool for royal theft. Even in her final moments, the strategy holds. Hearing of Jehu's coup, she doesn't flee. She adorns herself. She puts on her eyeshadow, a final act of seduction and defiance. But the word of the Lord through Elijah was clear. In the territory of Jezreel, the dogs shall eat Jezebel. A shocking, ignoble end. Her legacy? A name that becomes a byword for seductive, manipulative evil in the book of Revelation. But Jezebel's greatest legacy was her daughter. Athaliah learned from the best. She was Jezebel's daughter, married to King Jehoram of Judah. She watched her mother's playbook. But when her son, King Ahaziah, was killed, she saw her opening, and she took her mother's evil to a new, unthinkable level. The coup of carnage. 2 Kings 11, verse 1.
When Athaliah saw that her son was dead, she arose and destroyed all the royal heirs. Let that sink in. Her own grandchildren, every legitimate contender for the throne of David. This was more than a power grab. This was an attempted genocide of the Messianic line. The enemy's ultimate goal: sever the line from which the Savior, Jesus Christ, would come. She didn't just want the throne, she wanted to extinguish the promise. The usurpation and God's counter-strategy. For 6 years, this daughter of Jezebel sat on the throne of Judah. Imagine it, the seat of Davidic covenant occupied by a devotee of Baal. But here is where the story turns. In the midst of the slaughter, one baby boy, Joash, is stolen away. He is hidden in the one place Athaliah would never think to look, the house of the Lord. For 6 years, he is raised in secret by the faithful priest Jehoiada and his wife. The emphatic, the future king is nurtured in the temple, not the palace. The promise is preserved in the place of worship. The divine reckoning. 2 Kings 11, verses 12 to 16. In the 7th year, the year of completion, the priest executes a flawless divine strategy. He reveals the true king, places the crown on his head, and gives him the covenant testimony. Athaliah's scream, "Treason! Treason!" is the cry of a usurper who has forgotten she was the traitor all along. She is executed at the horse gate of the palace, the gate of royal power. Her reign of terror ends where it began.
As kingdom wealth strategists, what do we learn? This is not a fairy tale, it's intelligence. The enemy's blueprint. 1. Control worship. Make the false spiritual system the state religion. 2. Silence the prophetic. Remove the voices that speak truth to power. 3. Pervert justice. Use systems to dispossess the righteous. 4. Target the seed. Focus all fury on destroying the next generation. But God's strategy is unbreakable. 1. A remnant always remains. 2. The promise is preserved in the temple. 3. The boy always escapes. 4. Evil sows the seeds of its own destruction. Your throne is not your title, your bank account, or your influence. Your throne is the place where your spirit agrees with heaven's agenda. Jezebel and Athaliah sat on physical thrones, but were slaves to spiritual rebellion. You may sit in a humble place, but be a guardian of a royal hidden promise. So what is this video? A warning? Yes. A history lesson? Absolutely. But it is foremost a declaration of hope. Maybe you feel surrounded by a Jezebelic spirit in your culture, workplace, or community. Maybe you see an Athaliah spirit trying to kill the future promise in your family or ministry. The message today is this: their time is limited. The hidden child is about to be revealed. The true king is on his throne. Your role is to be part of the faithful remnant. Here is your call to action. 1. Subscribe and ring the bell. We are building unshakable kingdom strategies here. 2. Like this video. It tells YouTube this message needs to reach the front lines. 3. Comment below. Let me know, which is more dangerous today, the spirit of Jezebel or the spirit of Athaliah? I will be in the comments for hours answering your questions. This is our community. Let's wrestle with this together. Walk in that truth, guard the promise, and watch for the revealing of the sons of God. Shalom.